What's going on, everyone? Today we got another Xbox 360. I won this one on eBay for $58. It is a fully functional Halo 3 Edition Xbox 360. As you can see from the bottom here, appears to be a Falcon motherboard. Now I turned it on, opened the disk drive, closed it. I haven't plugged it into the TV and actually put a game in it yet, but turns on, it does the ring thing, so it's good enough for me for now. We're going to take it apart. Now it has no hard drive. It was the console only, although it did come in a original box, although it wasn't this box. It was for a standard white Pro system. It also came with 2 extra face plates, a white one and the blue Halo one. Now, like I said, it had no hard drive, but I already have a Halo 3 hard drive. I'm going to put a 60 gigabyte in there. I think this one's actually hollow right now. And I already preemptively ordered a new ring of light. So we'll take the green one out, and this should be kind of a yellowish orange. And then we'll probably add some LEDs. We're definitely going to clean it up, of course. You can already see a lot of dust in here. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open, give it a good cleaning, and this one will be ready to put up for sale. Alright, something we always like to see when we start to take apart an Xbox, especially one that does not have the red ring of death or any issues, is that it also still has the intact warranty sticker right here. That means I will be the first one to open this one up, which is just good. Then I know nobody's been in there and messing stuff up or have actually tried fixing it before or anything like that. So let's keep taking it apart. Okay, so the more I take off of this, the more dust I see. And I'm starting to get pretty nervous for what the inside of this one is going to look like. Alright, we got this opened up, and it's actually not as bad as I thought. There's quite a bit of dust probably in between this metal shielding and the outside. There's the usual dust on the back where the fans are. Fans have the usual dust, some dust on the heat sinks, of course, but the rest of it, I honestly thought it would be full of just clumps everywhere. But yeah, we're going to finish taking this apart, take this out, just vacuum everything out, brush it off, clean it, take the heat sinks off, the usual stuff, put new thermal paste, put it all back together. Same thing with the disk drive, clean it up, open it up, make sure everything's good there. And yeah, I won't really show all that because we've already done it several times, but I'm going to clean all that and basically just put it back together. There's no need to paint or do anything on the inside because I will not be cutting into this case, of course. This one we're just cleaning up, putting the orange ring of lights, and then I will show wiring up the 5-volt lights that I have, like on my Slim here. Comes with the remote. That way I'll just put LEDs everywhere. It's like a 6-foot strip. It comes with the light, so you can put it to orange just to match, or you can do whatever you want with it. Put it all back together, put our 60 gigabyte hard drive in, and yeah, this one will pretty much be ready to go. So yeah, we'll move forward. Alright guys, so I just want to show, now this was a perfectly working Xbox, of course. I just want to show the thermal paste, how there's pretty much none on the chip there. You can see there's none in the middle of the heatsink. And this will just kind of happen over time, not to mention, I think in general, Microsoft was just not very good at putting this stuff on to begin with. And this one really doesn't want to come off. Here we go. This one might be a little bit better. Not really. This one almost looks like it has like 2 different kinds on there. There we go. So yeah, we'll get these cleaned off, put some actual thermal paste on there, some good stuff, make sure there's enough of it, make sure it's on right. Then we'll finish dusting all this up, cleaning it off. I like to just use like an air duster and then like a brush just to kind of get all the dust and stuff out of it. And then same thing with the rest of the motherboard. We'll get it all clean, get the chassis clean, put it all back together. I think I might put one of these. Obviously this is I've already said this, the Halo edition. We're not cutting into this at all, but we're going to add in this LED strip to our 5 volts from our DVD. I normally use 12 volts from here, but we're just going to find the 5 volt wire, because these are 5 volt LEDs, and we'll just kind of put this everywhere. You'll still be able to see it come through all the vents, the back, top and bottom especially. And then we'll have our, like I said, orange ring of lights. This one I'm going to hook up to the stock fans, and although you won't really see it, it will still help out a lot with airflow, cooling all this stuff off. Like I said, this one shouldn't have a problem if it's lasted this long already, but we just want to be safe. And then, yeah, this will probably be another bundle that will be up for sale, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so we got our ring of lights, orange ring of lights in. Now I put this 40mm fan in. It's UV orange and green. We just put some double-sided adhesive to attach it to this side here, and that's just going to help blow some more air across the heat sinks there. And it is connected to the fans. I have a 3-pin splitter on there, and then you know, the regular fan is just connected straight to it. The one that's split off, you have to switch the wires on it in order for it to work on any other regular 3-pin connector. So we did that. We got this hooked in. Then we put in one of these LED strips that I showed. It's got a remote, so you can just turn them off completely, or you can pick a color, or you can do the matching color, or you can do like a fade or anything like that. So that we have hooked to the 5 volts from the DVD drive. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this one. We're going to put it back together, make sure it all works. Let's check this out. There we go. Turn that TV up. So, got our ring of lights working. Got the orange lights on the inside. It's looking very cool. See it through the back. You can even see it through the plug-ins. And honestly, that's the only color on this that seems to work, you know, in terms of matching everything. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Plus, I was having trouble with the remote connecting. I would have to rearrange where the actual sensor is, but I think we'll just leave it all orange. I think that looks really good. And even if it's turned off and unplugged, it's gonna only be orange. It's not gonna like reset to the default. Now the only other thing I think I need to do is add in, I need to grab some orange LEDs to put in the hard drive. I could probably actually use the same ones and just cut it down. Use the 5 volts that are in the hard drive, and you will be able to see it through the vents around the Halo thing. Again, I don't want to cut into this at all. Not that these are that rare or even super valuable compared to a lot of the other special editions. I do have another special edition 360 that I won that will be showing up soon, and we'll get into that. It's an R2-D2 version. That one is worth quite a bit more than what these seem to go for. And this one was just supposed to be a quick flip. Again, just like the Grand Theft Auto one, I will be selling this one. But it will be a bundle. Like I said, we're going to switch out stock hard drive for a 60. We got all the lights, extra fan, cooling on the inside. You know, have all the cables, HDMI power. And then I will be doing a custom controller to match this one. It should be like it should match this kind of orange chrome, copper, bronze color there, whatever you want to call it. Same with the bezel. should all match that, the controller, and then of course it's going to come with Halo 3. I just think that's a really cool bundle to do, just like the Grand Theft Auto one. And then we'll also get into the other couple of systems I have that I got working, as well as the other one that had the large fan with the eyeball on it. That one was not actually sold. It was going to go to a buddy of mine, but he has since decided to do something else. So anyway, we'll get into that. But this one, like I said, looks like we're pretty much done. I'm just going to add in some lights there, and then we'll do a little final product with this console here. And once I have the R2-D2 one, we'll customize that one, figure out what we're doing with the other two systems. I'll kind of show all these all at once. As you can see, this one I still need to do a video of. I actually still need to finish putting in these lights so it doesn't look all weird, but this one should be my actual personal system, so this won't be for sale or anything, but we'll still do a final product on this. It is different than what it was in the last video. It's just more complete, different fluid. I've got the temperature display in place and all that. So anyway, without dragging this on too much, Halo 3 Edition Xbox. Simple upgrades. Cleaned it all out. Everything's working great. And we will, of course, test this more thoroughly. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe, comment, like. Get ready for some more videos and more consoles that will be up for sale.